Eleanor of Aquitaine wasn't your typical medieval queen. Imagine a woman who could lead an army, marry 2 kings, mother 10 children, and still have time to get into some royal-level drama. Eleanor first hitched herself to Louis II of France at 15. Louis wasn't exactly the adventurous type. Eleanor, on the other hand, wanted excitement. She joined Louis on a crusade to the Holy Land, though she probably thought it was more of a royal road trip. But when she started giving military advice and hanging out with her uncle, a warrior prince, some say a little too much, Louis wasn't thrilled. Their marriage fizzled out, and the Pope granted them a divorce, which in medieval times was basically the royal equivalent of blocking each other on Instagram. Did Eleanor sulk? Nope. She immediately married Henry, the Duke of Normandy, who became Henry VI, King of England. She clearly had a thing for guys with crowns. Eleanor was more than just a pretty crown. She knew how to wield power. While Henry was off being king, she ran her own lands in Aquitaine, throwing parties, sponsoring poets, and probably inventing medieval reality TV in the form of court gossip. But Henry was no saint. He had affairs, with Rosamund Clifford, anyone, and Eleanor got fed up. So what did she do? She led a rebellion against him, with her own sons. Now this was family drama of epic proportions. Imagine Succession, but with swords and castles. Eleanor's sons, including the infamous Richard the Lionheart, turned against their dad, hoping to take the throne for themselves. Henry eventually won the battle, and Eleanor was thrown in jail for 16 years. But don't feel too bad for her. She kept herself busy, and when Henry died, Richard freed her. She became Queen Mother and continued to run the show behind the scenes. Eleanor lived to the ripe age of 82, unheard of back then, outliving her husbands and most of her enemies. Her legacy? Being a queen who didn't just sit on the throne but shook it.